Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn left side as the orange Japanese with El.LoueMT. Spawn right side as the pink Mongols, we have 1puppypaw, which is different than the monkey's paw. When it comes to map generation, deer deposits over here on the other side of the trees. Trade posts are offside in the middle. This is not a great trade post for the Mongols since they probably have the traders to go this way. Just a bit of obstruction, so may want to clean that up if you want to go for traders there, or go for this trade post, which is a little bit close to your opponent, but it's not a good path as well because we're probably going in front of these trees. Japanese player, of course, he does have good berry income. I wonder, did the still plus 25% gathering rate for berries? All the other improved berry stuff got nerfed. Of course, that's a paid research, so... Yep, let's see, berry collection here and here. So it does have berries relatively close by, though a little bit exposed. Deer in the middle of them, so good amount of food this direction. Trees here and here. Gold deposit in between. A little bit exposed, but easily protectable with walls. We've got a Japanese spearman. Mongol player did not go for a spearman rush, he went for a pasture. This will give him a nice surplus of sheep. It will support up to 4 villagers since it's next to the Ovo. Spearman push way forward. He does have access to Vanguard Samurai, but he's decided not to go for that. That's only an English thing. He does have enough gold to age on up. Of course, collecting a little extra gold never hurts for other various research. Wolf fighting the spearman. He wants that stick. Throw the stick. And he decides to just retask these villagers onto the berries. There is the deer stone and sheep being tasked on home. The deer stone, of course, will give him access to the Khan's hunters. Early pasture course will improve his sheep storage. It will greatly reduce the consumption rate of these sheep. We got currently 5 villagers and sheep. 4 of them are being supplied with fresh sheep, so only the sheep can be consumed by 1 villager, so that will last a very long time. Of course, granted, there's a good number of villagers right here. I wonder if he's going for a secondary town center. Maybe it was that a slight wood decrease cost in the town center makes it a bit more attractive for the Mongols, because I mentioned beforehand when I made my why I think Mongols were bad video, the town center did cost 900 wood as opposed to other civilizations' resource cost of mix of wood and stone equal to 750. It was stupidly expensive. Go to town ship now being put on the field, which is the ninja. Off an outpost here. Ninja do bonus damage versus all melee units, right? As well as have good base damage. And they also have Blink. How effective is Blink versus Magidai? He's going for archers. That's probably ×2 archer. On Sundays does kind of nice little range increase of just 0.5. Now, additionally, Magidai may have a decent opponent that it can actually hit in the form of the Onobugishas, since they are a light unit that has very little armor. And since they move pretty quickly, the Magidai could keep a distance, start firing when it gets them. So, I've never seen people use Magidai against the Bugishas yet. But then again, I rarely ever cast Mongols because people don't really play the Mongol often. So the fact there's so far 3 games in a row of Mongols, I'm just happy. Arrow slit there. We do have the spearman taking some fire from the ×2 archers. There was trouble, and it was double. So there's no pocket monsters to obtain there. We got ×2 Magidai here. No Khan Hunter yet on the field. Shinobi, you can see here, 20 damage. Had good attack speed. 5+5 versus melee. These are not classified as melee. And could run the Shinobi down. Costs 100 resources. I think I actually got a cost reduction. I thought the last time I saw it was like 66 here on 50-50. Shinobi are just rare. Khan does go down. And we'll find the villagers there. Oh, it casts the villagers back. This is not good. Poor movement control there by Orange. So got some good villager kills there. Khan's hunters do also act as a scout last time I checked, so it is a good unit to mix along with the Magudai. Excellent vision. That's the same aspect as scouts. And they do see through foliage like scouts as well. They're effectively a combat scout, but they don't get affected by professional scouts. I really wish professional scouts would actually affect the Khan's hunters. That way you can go for Khan's hunters and try to steal your opponent's deer. Maybe a little bit overpowered. Also in part of the fact, maybe Mongols, one way to buff them is give them free survival techniques. I made a whole video why I think Mongols are weak. I'm probably not going to rehash it here. Somebody mentioned in the comments, I will explain what I think about something. Scout pushes the way forward. Magudai is keeping his opponent crowd on in. He's pretty close to aging on up. All I go in the floating gates. Mongol player is pretty close to aging up as well. Floating gates being established. We also have a stable here, so this ball can go straight into Mounted Samurai production, in which the Magudai could take up deflection pretty quickly in any sort of engagement. Scout does spot the Khan. We do have the stepper out now being pulled in the field. Improving the gold drop-off rate by 50% there. Very, very powerful. This map is not exactly great for the traders. This will give him his gold landmark. If you're ever curious how effective that gold, how the separate out is doing, take the number, look how many villagers you have on gold, and add additional 50% to that, and that's effectively how many villagers it's providing. And since it improves gold drop-off, not gold collection rate, it means it is effectively a multiplicative effect compared to just the gold collection rate research. Magudai do move slower than regular knights, and in this case, Mounted Samurai. And plus the damage output is not good versus armor. They're doing 1 damage per arrow. The Khan does push forward. Now with the age up, he does do 6 damage per shot. 2 damage, which is better than 1. Though at much slower attack speed. So Magudai still actually out DPSing him. More Magudai pull in the field. Got the Mongol secondary towns in here. Separate out there. Needs crossbowmen. Luckily, Magudai suggests that he also has archer ranges, which will be useful. Has a couple archers there. They're not going to be super useful. Going for more spearmen, which would make sense. Shinobi straightforward. I wonder if it gets bonus damage versus wolves. Archers will go down. Right now, these Magudai should just probably, once he secures a defense, he should probably just use them to harass villagers. Mix some Khan hunters with them as well to make them a bit more flexible. Sell that unit there. We only still have the 1 pasture on the field. We've got a good number of villagers inside of that. Yep, that is right. There's still a handful of sheep. That single pasture is really prolonging his sheep. Spearman engaging. These are hardened spearman. Veteran spearman research on the way. Going with veteran Magidai as well. Does use a speed arrow there. Very nice. And so far, he's got no +1 damage. Or no blacksmith whatsoever, looks like. That looks like the Daimyo Manor may have been researched. Needs more spearmen back here. He will lose a spearman. Mount Samurai will beat a spearman 1v1, just not cost effectively. That one Mount Samurai does escape on out of there. I think that was a scout. Nope, that was the Mount Samurai that went down there. There's some damage on these guys. Magidai trying to find another engagement. We do have the berries not being collected on the up. 13 villages there, so 3 could be vulnerable. Magidai does go down there. And there goes that Mountain Samurai. Yam network looks like it's active there. Very good. Open with his defense. That little bit extra movement speed does go a long way. It is actually a pretty good movement speed bonus. 15%. You now have the Yumi archers now being employed in the field, which are weaker but cheaper archer. They do retain the same range. Khan's Hunters, of course, can give the Mongol archers much greater range. He also can deploy horsemen and keshiks. Right now, I believe he can deploy out some early horsemen. Does find the shinobi. He takes the shinobi there with the keshiks. Not keshiks, Magidai. Now getting some economic research for the Mongols. There's a Mount Samurai there. Does his speed arrow to keep his distance. I wonder if he has the improved speed arrow. Search. There's a research I believe people should go more often. He's also out of stone with his ovo. He's not gone the whistling arrow research, let alone the improved whistling arrow. He is out of stone at the moment. He also has a very large stone deposit he can claim right there. A very good number of Magidai in the field. Yumi archers are somewhat of a counter, since these guys have no inherent range armor. Yumi archers taking out these spearmen. Now got keshiks on the build queue, just regular keshiks. We've got Maganels on the build queue as well. Magidai heading down south. Yumi archers there as well as some mounted samurai. One Yumi archer does go down. And May finds some villagers there. Very nice, but he will have to... Nope, doesn't have an arrow available. Maganel finds a great hit there on those Yumi archers. Got a good number of mounted samurai here. Oh, some keshiks, good number of spearmen here. There goes that Maganel. Various Mongol forces now engaging. The Magidai are getting rid of some deflection. Keshiks will take out those Yumi archers, no problem. But these mounted samurais become a good issue. We'll take out another Maganel. They'll just probably need to be tasked in the various town centers. He's lacking some outposts there. Right now, Pete doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to hold back the Mounted Samurai. He doesn't have a whole lot of counter the Mounted Samurai. Magadai still only has +1 damage. Can get the 8 damage this age. Mounted Samurai has +2 range armor. So if they get +1 more range damage, they will do double damage with Mounted Samurai, which will go a long way. Also, defense arrows will be a bit more effective. Almost all the villages are various been claimed. These villages may want to hold off a little bit. Do have another curl, the separate out repositioning. Now I got the speed arrow there. Villagers. That's not a good spot for them. Really not a good spot for them. Oh, he's trying to use a villager to block his opponent. That is painful. He does not have textiles, so these guys will two-shot them with regular melee attacks, not even charge attack, because he has no melee armor and no textiles. That is a very deadly combination. Orange right now kill off 23 civilians. Pink still has more villagers than his opponents. Spring Gold does go down there. Did not finish off that Mounted Samurai. Mongol players don't want more Keshiks. It has a pair of Spring Golds there, but his opponent's not going for melee infantry at the moment, so the Spring Gold's not going to be super useful. He still needs a good number of spearmen at the current rate. We'll potentially get some free Yumi archers here. Maganai gains good work done on those Yumi archers. Doesn't have any additional blacksmith research at the moment. Mounted Samurai only a lot of damage there. Right now, Pink is pretty much out of food. It says there's still, yep, looks like there's one deer carcass remaining. There's some berry bushes there. And of course, he's denying this food and come from the deer, which is a bit of a problem. Or here's probably not a possibility. He's going to be eating up all the food on his side of the map very quickly. Just leaving some various not great sources of food and won't last very long. Orange now trying to clean up that deer deposit. And Samurai push right forward. I think there was another. Does have the Daimyo Manor, not the Daimyo Palace just yet. These forces are moving down south. There's a good number of exposed villagers here. Mag and I are pretty good at raking villagers. It's like raking all these leaves. It looks like I think they only get a handful. That one will go down. Got these guys not engaging. Couple Spring Golds hitting. And looks like, look at that. Looks like the Mounted Samurai's deflection does not go down by the piercing bolts of the Spring Gold. They do range damage, but it doesn't block it. That is something interesting to note. If they did strip deflection, that would be actually pretty interesting, but in this case it doesn't, so take that how you will. Farmhouse here providing some extra food income. Mounted Samurai backing on off now. Took a little bit too much damage there. Keshiks are quite wounded as well. More Keshiks and Magadais pushing him over here. And right now, still got more Mounted Samurai and Yumi Archer. He's not eyeing for any melee infantry units at the moment. Outpost here may go down. That is Boar. Unless if Pink's going straight to his opponent's base, he probably does not have any sort of raid bounty research. His oboe has been reestablished over here. Yep, no raid bounty stuff. Pink being a bit of a home wrecker. And this will put Orange at pop cap, destroying all these houses. But actually, he built some more farmhouses somewhere. Got Mountain Sam right here to engage reinforce. He could perhaps get a good number of... Oh, what? That is a large number of Springolds. I didn't realize how many Springolds he has. He has 12 Springolds in the field with 3 more on the way. Why? It will do nothing to the buildings. I think he greatly underestimated what the composition Spawn's going for. I have no idea how effective they are versus Yumi archers either. I'm assuming okay. Because they do have 17 damage, they get plus 10 versus melee, so they'll do about 2/3 damage to Yumi archers, which aren't really healthy as well. Got another Spearman there. He's camping in his Springolds there. He is engaging from all angles. Pink is entirely surrounded. Massive encirclement there. Does use the fence arrow there, but probably does not have the whistling arrow upgrade. And Pink just got annihilated. To be fair, that composition was really not good. These catches now trying to get on out there, being charged by a massive formation in Mountain Samurai. He needs Spearmen. Stop the Springgold production. They are not what you need. Springgolds could turn around. Got more Keshiks here. I don't know how effective. Getting some damage there. Keshiks now engaging. They're far inferior to Mountain Samurai, and they're far outnumbered. They did have some Spearmen mixed on in. More Spearmen being pulled in the field. Got 8 Springgolds in the field. All 8 of them right there. Spearmen engaging as well as Keshiks. Mountain Samurai is trying to hit these Springgolds. Yumi Archers getting on top of them. Yumi Archers now in range of a lot of Keshiks. I think the Springgolds will go down. The Mountain Samurai slowly being whittled down by the Spearmen. I think Pink will win the fight, but he lost a lot there. Destroy value is in favor of Orange by a decent margin, but that is always not reliable. Ugh. Pink's been taking some good losses. He's also pretty much out of resource at the moment. Leopardao is down here now. Orange is every single sacred site and has 4 out of 5 relics. The last relic's from right here. No prayer tent without any shamans. Military Academy now being researched. Villagers may lose some. No textiles, no melee armor. Yeah, he is getting 2-shotted by regular melee attacks still. Really should have gotten textiles. Villager counts even. Both players have 2 town centers. I don't see if villagers ever get cost reduction. Oh. Big size has been decaptured. Force down some outlying infrastructure, get a little bit of raid bounty, very nice. Finally got +2 range armor from the Mongols. The Japanese player has pretty much gone for all of his, has all of his blacksmith research at the moment. Barring, what, siege engineers? Oh yeah, forge, not blacksmith. Yep, everything but siege engineers. Getting a lot of this allied infrastructure off. Does find some villagers here. One of the players also storing quite a bit of stone, but not storing enough resources to age on up. Japanese players enough gold to age up and then some. We do now have Diamond Palace. Getting some villagers here to gain some more raid bounties. Already a step lancer research, looks like it. Mounted Samurai does find good number of villagers here. No outpost built. And we'll two-shot these villagers still. Still no textiles. Does take out that Mounted Samurai. Now got Ono Bushiga, so now the Spring Golds are actually going to be useful. As well as Magidai. Engaging, got these Mounted Samurais engaging some of these individual caches. Spearmen in behind. Got these Mounted Samurai being pursued. Got a good number of infrastructure here he could raid down. At this point in time, mounted stuff he has actually raided. Actually made raid bounties even worth it. He's got more structures there. Got a good number of Spring Golds here. Another Mongol players a little bit everywhere. Spearmen and caches now engaging. Massive volley there. Most of the Mounted Samurai need to focus on Ono Bushigas. Gets a massive volley there. This is where the Spring Golds actually do some work. Even splashes from the enemy archers behind them. And Ono Bushigas have a bit of range to them. They will get stacked up a little bit more, get a lot of collaterals. But they will just push forward since the Spring Golds won't really properly focus on the Ono Bushigas. Now got a good number of pastures on the field for the Mongol player, but it looks like it's just not enough. You need have 46, so you need at least about 20 pastures, which I don't see 20 pastures. Outposts engaging, some of these villages do go down. But he's out of gold there. There's 42, that's not a lot. So the Mongol player needs to start heading towards one of these large central gold deposits. Nope, nope, heading down the southern one. Got a gear here. Trying to get some exterior wood. Let's take a look. Let's just switch to the Mongol players so we see the raid bounties that start popping up. That's the way I know if he has got any raid bounties research. It didn't look like it. I can number archers there. Caches to engage the various forces. One of Bushigas engage these various forces. Spring Golds gain some splash damage. It needs to be pushed a little bit farther. The hordes are getting a little bit early. On has gone down. Extra town center is firing 8 arrows. All these forces will be cleaned on up. Aside, oversaw some stone into it. No raid bounty research. All I could have made use of the improved raid bounty. Mongol player has enough gold to age on up. Needs a lot more food. These. I'm starting to push right up here. Hit a damage there on that Yumi archer. Spearman moving around. There's a large number of structures he could try torching them down. Now as well, you get raid bounty for every single farm you torch. Bashigas to clean up those units. Some Mongol villagers pushing forward, trying to establish reestablish a separate out there, trying to get some outposts as well. Only partially cleaned this one up there, so he's already repositioned. He will run past all of this with a separate out. Bashigas will take out those villagers, no problem. Spring Gulls engage the owner Bashigas. Actually, trying to engage, but they're simply way outnumbered by all these mounted samurai. Getting some good splash hits there. Villagers straightforward. Khan has been redeployed. More spearmen, more man-at-arms now being pulled in the field, trying to get some armor to mix some in. Mounted samurai are getting pretty wounded there. Now we'll start going down to these spearmen. More man-at-arms been pulling the field. Oh, and I think Pink backed out of the game there. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next play.